have by Zoom, we have Buddy Huggins.
Hello. I'm just making sure you can hear me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Y'all been so wonderful to me, and I want you to know I really appreciate it. But what I wanted to do tonight is to test my software so you can actually hear something that is near and dear to me. And instead of me speaking it, I'm going to have my computer system read it. As a person with learning disabilities, I want people to know that this is accessible through the city. If I can do it, then you can do it, and you don't have to come to the meeting if you're homebound. So that's why I'm doing this. I want y'all to, kind of get that as my theme of what I'm talking about.
My name is Buddy Huggins, a resident of Ozark. Good evening, Mayor, board members, chief, and staff. Thank you all for your service to our community this year. It's been great seeing Ozark grow safely and responsibly. I've appreciated the opportunity to share thoughts at these meetings throughout 2025 on topics like public safety tech and development. As the year wraps up, I wanted to thank you for the dialogue on the Flock camera system. I know these tools have helped solve crimes and keep our streets safer, and I support our police having effective resources. That said, like many residents, I'm still interested in more transparency around how these systems work. Things like data retention, who accesses the info, and safeguards to protect everyday folks' privacy. Nationwide, there are ongoing discussions about these kinds of tools to make sure they're used responsibly without overreach. I'll be filing a simple Sunshine Law request soon for the full contract details, just to better understand it myself. No criticism intended, just wanting to stay informed as a taxpayer. I also wanted to note my concerns about the new Burger King project, hoping it brings jobs, but watching impacts on traffic and local feel. I'm grateful for how you've handled public input this year, and I'll plan to keep attending in 2026 to follow up and learn more. Transparency builds trust, and I believe we're all working toward the same goal, a safe open. Ozark, thank you for your time. God bless.
All right, that ends that part of the presentation. I hope everybody could hear it. It's trial and error. To learn these things, you got to try, and you got to commit yourself to doing it. And public speaking has not been easy for me, but y'all have made me feel welcome, and I want you to know that I appreciate it. As we move forward in this new year, I want a couple of things to come to the forefront, and that is onevoicenow.org. There is a mechanism already available for us that we're not taking advantage of, and that's the local public broadcast system. And we have the tools and the ability to have a wider audience, not only in Ozark, but in the whole county, in Springfield even. That charter is just sitting there waiting to be activated at no cost to the city or the county. And I want the county to come in with us and have them do the same public broadcast system, like they've spent the money to build their ability to have live videos. And this is all transparency based. And this is what's going to move us forward in the future when we really have something critical to talk about. Right now, we're talking about non critical situations, but in the near future, it would behoove us to work with public broadcast system in Ozark. They're at the college there, and someone in the public that knows the people behind the scenes can explain to us how we can use the charter freely. In other words, there's a space of time that they will actually give us, and we can use their studio to do the presentations, and we can upload through streaming programs that will reach a huge audience, way bigger than what you're reaching right now. So as the year goes on, I want to educate everybody on that, and we'll be able to educate the population of what is right now not critical, but what might be in the future critical. And And that's when everybody's voice needs to be heard. I can't tell if I'm running out of time, so
How much time?
That's it.
Oh, you just now ran out of time, sir.
thank you.
Okay, thank you for being here tonight.